Hello, everyone. Oh, my mic is hot. Let's take that down some. Why are you so hot, microphone?
Spicy.
So spicy. You guys are kind of spicy.
It's dressed in a nice looking but classy nightgown. So
yeah, it is. It's very
microphone check.
Respectable. 1, 2. Yeah. Hello, if there's anyone in chat. Is there anyone in chat? Let's take a look. There's a few names in there. Okay. Anyway, welcome to the goddamn show. We're getting ready to start a brand new campaign. This is Dungeon Crawl Classics Dead Sun. So if you're a longtime watcher of the show, you might remember that we did a cross-channel tournament way back in the day, where we played the Black Heart of Thackalon the Undying tournament dungeon. And in that, Jake, he ran into a little bit of trouble. In one of the rooms, there is a demon statue that consumed light. And the more light it consumed, the further it could move. And Jake, your character trying to escape from this thing, kept relighting their torch. Unbeknownst to them, kept giving them this monster the gas to keep chasing after you. So you just ran outside. You escaped the dungeon, and the monster chased you. And because of this, the monster, it always goes after the most intense source of light. And once you were outside, there was one really big ass thing of light up there. The sun. So it went and it ate the sun. And that's the starting of this campaign world. Countless ages have passed. Life still struggles on. The world is essentially a giant ice ball with pockets of survivors here and there. And you all are playing some of those survivors. You're residents of a small underground village, city, I don't know. There's 200-esque other people living here with you, and you're in the name of the place you live is Surf Haven. Reverend Bonobo. Yo, how's it going? Thanks for chatting for the first time. Yeah, you all live in Surf Haven, underground in the mountains of the Southern Range. It's a hard life, at least underground. It's not as bitterly cold. Oh, well, thanks for moving over from YouTube over to the live stuff. You'll get to see us make all of our mistakes in real time, so I'm happy for you.
in Technicolor.
In Technicolor, in Smell-O-Vision.
In Smell-O-Vision, yes.
So just to clarify, it's all Jake's fault, and he's a problem for everyone.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So my first question is going to be, is anyone playing a spellcaster? Dan is playing an elf, who is a fighter, caster, kind of hybrid. Okay, that's fine. So,
don't worry, I will probably be dead soon.
Yeah, then the pitchfork can move on to someone else. We'll do character introductions here in just a moment. But you all live in this village. You're some of the...
Another first-time chatter.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Welcome to the place where we're doing the thing. I keep losing my train of thought. That's just how it goes.
Character introduction?
We'll do that here in a second. So yeah, you're all in this village. You survive off of fungus that grows deep underground. You're in this natural cave. There's a few main entrances and exits here and there. Most of them the larger ones have been filled in with rock, packed snow, and then flooded to freeze them solid, giving you some, defense in this village of yours. things are lean, right? Your sources of fuel is burning moss and mildew. You're eating whatever creatures you can dig out of the mountain walls. Some of you are brave enough and tough enough to head out onto the surface and hunt for some of the creatures that still thrive up there. But the things that are still alive on the surface are dangerous and very skilled at not dying. So the leader of your village, this ancient burly warrior, one-armed warrior by the name of Crumb, he summons all of you except for Dan's character, because Dan, you are sent to Crumb by your wizarding master, you're their apprentice. We're gonna call this dude Reen.
There we go.
Of course we will.
Of course.
So Reen sends you to meet up with this group. We'll get to why here in a second. But first, you all kind of take each other in. And this is a great time to do our character introductions. Going in the order of the overlay, which was rolled randomly. Joe, who are you playing? Tell us about your character.
Oh, man. I am playing Granola Bunsen, the rutabaga farmer who is not the brightest with his 5 intelligence, but he makes up for it with his 16 luck. So hopefully he'll tough on through.
Very cool. Dan, our only returning character. Well, no, everyone's returning, but Dan's character returns in a different way.
Yes. I'm playing what we've decided is a sentient pitchfork who's now possessing its 5th person, which is an elven sage.
Yeah. Alex.
I'm playing Dart. Dart be a scribe / thief, chaotic as fuck, and his title is the Highway Bitch.
Oh, I like it. Nice. Swinging down to the bottom row, Tyler.
Hey, I'm not last this time.
You're not.
I'm playing Sven Svensson.
What's Sven Svensson's middle name?
He doesn't have one.
Oh, okay. my
Yes.
bad. Oh, but yeah, he's got to earn
His
that
son
shit.
will have a middle name, though.
Oh, okay, it'll probably be Sven.
Yes.
What kind
Named
of
after his uncle, naturally.
what class you
Yeah,
playing?
of course.
Yeah.
Named after his uncle. I'm a warrior, a level 1 warrior with 3 HP.
Did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Ooh. So
Should've
coming
taken
out of
7.
level 0. What's your stamina bonus?
I think it's 0.
Okay, so for level
No,
1,
it's -1. I rolled a 1 minimum, so.
Yeah, so level 1 character creation. You rolled a 3, you -1, that gave you 2, and then at level 1, you rolled a 1, but you always get a minimum of 1.
Yep.
Okay, I think we know who's dying first.
I hope.
Go out there and get him, Sven.
Yeah. John.
Shouldn't have been a
Boldly
warrior.
slow them down
Yeah.
with your corpse.
I'm Darren Turnup. I have my short sword Gofefe. I am a very huge halfling. And I am here to lead you all because I am the bestest.
Halflings always give us trouble.
Yeah, these darn halflings.
Beautiful right there. And Jake.
I'll be playing a mercenary, a squire nowadays, by the name of Mark Renari Jr. He has a sword. He has some hide armor. That is who he is.
Okay, very cool.
He is not the guy who snuffed out the sun, by the way.
He is not. That guy is long
That
dead.
guy's long dead. Absolutely
Long dead.
dust. So
This has
I don't know why, but I feel like Mark Bernari wants to sell me something on a late night TV program.
absolutely. I have this fantastic seaweed juicer. It's top of the line stuff.
Does it slice and dice?
Is there also an immersion or an emulsion blender attached?
Yes, to both. Absolutely. Anything to sell more of these damn things.
Those come in the but wait, there's more section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that a new aisle in Bed Bath & Beyond?
Yeah.
It's the Beyond.
So yeah, you all find yourself in Crumb's chamber. You all know each other. It's not a big community. You're familiar with each other. Crumb is hand-selected, all of you, except for the pitchfork, to take on a very special task. Now, the pitchfork, your master, Reen, he knows of this mission that's going out, and he's asked is a very nice way of putting it. He is told you that you're going to be voluntold that you're going to be accompanying this party. Like I said, you know each other, so it's not a terrible deal. And the why, we'll get into that because everyone needs to know what's going on. You're all standing in this chamber, and Crumb introduces you to Skiv. Skiv is your fungiculturalist, one of a handful. These are the people that specialize in cultivating, raising, keeping the mushrooms, growing. That way you all have enough food to eat. Skiv has a special talent for healing mushrooms. So Crumb has worked out a deal with the nearby village of Dartholm. He is tasking you to escort Skiv and a couple chests of his specialty healing mushrooms. Your job is to make sure Skiv gets there, as Skiv is tasked with healing Gorsick, the leader of Dartholm. Gorsick is ill, isn't doing great, and so the arrangement is this. If Surfhaven can heal Gorsick, then Dartholm will give Surfhaven free access to the Dead Forest, the Glitter Home, just north of Dartholm. They'll get free access to that Dead Forest. That way you all can start harvesting wood and bringing it back to the village, making it easier to construct, heat. Just, it'll be a real boon to your little village. So Skiv, wiry, kind of spaced out, thin dude. He's got these two rather large mountain goats with him, and each one of them has a chest strapped to its back for transporting this. Now, Pitchfork, you're getting sent along because your master Reen has arranged for a magical text to be delivered to him, but the closest they could get it was Dartholm. So you're joining this because in Dartholm you need to pick up this text for your master and return
doing
it to
a
him.
little bit of extra muling here.
Yeah. And that's really that's where we're going to start up. So yeah, you're talking with Crumb. Now listen to me. This is how it's going to work. You're going to march your asses over to Dartholm. You're going to make sure Skiv doesn't die, and you're going to protect him while he's in Dartholm so he can heal Gorsick. Then once Gorsick's healed, you come home and you're big damn heroes, and then we can start sending people out to gather wood. It's like a week's travel. You're going to have to take the surf pass. And, stream, you can't see the map, but the players can. And so yeah, heading east out of Surfhaven, there's a path that leads through the mountains that takes you out into the plain. Cut around a lake, cut around another lake, heading north, and eventually you'll make it to Dartholm. Hugging along the base of the mountain, it's not going to be an easy journey by any means, but it's doable. To set you up on these goats, they have plenty of food, dried mushrooms and moss, and a few scraps of smoked meat that they could dig up, fish that they bring out of underground ponds. And they set you all up with these big, thick goat hide pelts to wear to help protect you from the snow. They've got a few, niceties, a little bit of flint. You can use the steel of your daggers to strike. If you find anything you can burn, they do have several rolled bundles of dried moss and mushroom stock that you can use for starting small fires. They advise you to use it sparingly, along with what you would need to set up, when you camp out for the night, tents and whatnot. And all of this is packed onto these 2 large mountain goats. Now, do you have any questions?
This is a good plan. It's a great plan. I'm very happy with this plan. I think it will be successful.
Hey, it better. It'll all depend on you. Durand, I'm really looking towards your leadership in this to keep the party in line. A natural charm and charisma you seem to possess.
I am
Can
very
we travel
charming.
with Bro Chiden instead?
No, he's, busy actually doing something out there in the world, so.
Oh,
Hey.
all right then.
And the pitchfork, initially I wasn't planning on asking you. I know you're busy with your studies of your master. But he's asked you to join this, and surely having someone who can fling a few spells will be useful.
He hasn't taught me any of the good stuff yet, but we'll see.
It's fine. Why don't you tell your friends here what kind of magical power you'll be bringing to the group?
Magical mask, a familiar which I haven't found yet. Enforce manipulation.
That's disappointing.
Mm-mm.
It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. You've got this. I believe in you. If you're not back in, let's see, if you're not back in 20 days, or we haven't heard word from you in 20 days, I'm presuming
Send
you're dead.
someone for the pitchfork.
Yes, we'll send someone for the pitchfork. Last thing we want is that falling in the hands of some kind of beast. Can you imagine a polar bear possessed by the pitchfork?
Don't give him any ideas.
If all else fails, I will take the pitchfork in my huge hands and I will bring it back.
Why did I think he wasn't going to say hands?
Because you die if you touch it with your hands. That's what.
Good point.
Get something else, then you're good.
So Skib finally steps up, like, yes, my friends, it'll be great working with you all. I am excited for this opportunity, and yes, your protection will be greatly appreciated. I am good with my fungi, but not much else. Although you get a little bit of, a little bit of ale in me, and I turn into quite a fun guy.
Boo.
But anyway, yes.
I nominate him as the first person to die now.
No, wait, I can't die. I'm the one who has to heal the dude at the place. Your whole job is to keep me from dying.
We'll figure it
All
out.
right, get him to the place, then we kill him.
Okay,
I
all right.
like
There
that
we go.
idea.
Don't remember asking you.
Crumb, can you make sure that I get back alive? Yeah, don't kill him. Make sure he gets back. I still got these bunions.
Do you want us to kill him here? I mean,
No,
if you want to
Okay, all right. We'll kill him in front of you later.
God, why am I wish there was other ones that could do this, but
There isn't.
We are the greatest ones that you have, and it's going to be great.
We are huge warriors.
Huge.
Huge.
I regret all of my life choices.
Mhm.
All right.
Somehow they all led you to this moment. So.
They did. Well, your goats are loaded up. A mistake that I'm about to make, I would like you all to name the goats.
How many goats?
2 large mountain goats, like 8 feet tall. And that's at the top of the head, not even counting the horns.
I'm not good on the
Homer and
name.
Marge.
What's that? Homer
And Marge.
Oh, jeez.
I was going to say Jared and Ivanka, but Homer and Marge works.
No, that wins. I'm sorry, Jake. That wins.
Can they be donkeys?
They are asses, but in this case, they're playing goats.
Damn.
It's make believe.
It's a fantasy game.
I don't know if I like the way Duran's looking at Ivanka.
The goat's hot. If I wasn't that goat's handler, I'd totally.
We're piling everything on Jared.
Going off the rails so far, so fast.
It's gonna be great. Eventually, Crumb gets tired of all your bullshit and
Kicks us out, I assume.
kicks you out into the cold. You're now standing outside of the main entrance to Surf Haven. It's these big, giant double doors. They didn't have enough like really hardy wood and stuff to really reinforce it, so what they've done is a wooden exterior with a few different spots here and there for, you know, holes to allow growth of the ice that they filled this with. So it's just these 2 slabs of ice kept in place by wooden reinforcements as these front doors. So they swing it open, and you head out into the darkness. I'm gonna say that just for the sake of not having to do any bookkeeping, you each have a small bundle of torches, and unless it sounds fun at the time, they're not going to run out. But if it, throws some fun complications into the game, I'm totally going to snuff out all your torches. So
I do have a lantern.
Oh, and you even have a lantern
Ooh,
running off
such
of
fancy.
mushroom oil.
I think I have one of those.
I have a candle.
My eyes are so
I also
advanced
have a
I can
lantern.
see in the dark.
Ooh. My eyes are so good, I can see the emails from here. You started this, John. Congratulations.
Kid.
Consequences will never be the same.
Yeah, you all start heading down. First few hours trudging through the thick snow. You know that once you kind of get down onto the plains, that'll thin out and it'll be easier going. But the problem will be is the wind's going to be a lot worse down on the plains. While traveling on the surface, I'm occasionally going to ask you all to make a stamina roll. Just coping with the cold. Not stamina. I want the Fortitude Save.
Don't
That's
let me
what I
get cold,
say.
guys.
Yeah, Fortitude Save. Just dealing with the cold. And this is one of those times. What's going to happen is if you fail this, you're going to be down a die size on everything until you take active measures to get yourself warm again. So everyone, first roll of the night, give me a Fortitude Save. Oh, look at all them dice. We can tell who went in and customized their dice and who didn't.
I forgot you could do that.
Yeah, I'm going for a target number of 8. Who failed?
I failed that.
Okay, so you'll just be down a die size on things. On your the main character tab for your sheets under action die. Oh, you can't change that. It's fine. We'll deal with it when we get to it. And this will be, until you actively take measures to try and warm yourself up. But moving through the rest of the day, things are going well. You're down on the plain at this point, walking on rocky ground with snow drifts here and there. Some are just nothing at all, maybe a handful of inches. Others you can see raise up 10, 15 feet as the snow collides with some natural hitch in the ground and it builds up. Who's kind of would be taking point in this journey, acting as the lead?
I probably would as like a muscle, but not as like a navigator.
It's
my
definitely not
health
me.
have an ass.
I volunteer all the rest of you.
I will join in leading the way in terms of intercepting danger.
Okay, so it sounds like this is falling on Durin, the leader of the group. Durin, I want you to go ahead and roll me an intelligence test.
It's fine. I'm very good at those.
Really good. I
Very,
didn't do that.
very smart.
You rolled a 9. You got an 8. You hear occasionally on the wind breaking through the whistling coming down off the mountain from this very intense, cold and bitter wind, the sound of howling. And you don't see anything. It sounds like it's quite a ways off in the distance. It can be hard to tell with, like I said, this very loud, intense wind moving across the plain. As you're kind of coming up at the end of the first night of travel, you're reaching the first set of lakes that you're going to be passing by. Now, you all know these lakes are going to be ice covered, as almost all water on the surface is, but if you can break through the ice, there's usually decent fishing. And at least if there's not fishing, you can pull up moss and seaweed to have. You could try and dry it out for the chance to make something flammable, or you could use it for food, broth, stuff like that. That's if you want to stop. You do find that there is a small rocky outcropping that would serve fairly well for your camp for the night. It's been maybe an hour or two since you heard that howling. What do you all want to do now that you're kind of at these small lakes?
I'm okay with attempting to fish because there's never been anything dangerous in a lake ever.
Sure.
True? Yeah.
Are they like warm lakes, like hot springs? Is why they're not frozen, or are they like totally frozen?
They're not frozen clear through to the core. Maybe, first, 6-7 inches are going to be frozen solid. It'll take work to break through. But imagine Alaskan ice fishing kind of thing.
All right.
Yeah, this seems like a good use for the long sword. Don't want to risk damaging the pitchfork.
I don't blame you. Yeah, if you want to use the long sword to break through this, first off, you're going to. That's not going to be a problem. But I still want you to make a luck test.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that looks like a pass.
One of the only 2 stats that he has that's worth anything.
Yeah, you spend some time with your sword chiseling through the ice, and eventually you cut a hole that's, foot circle, foot diameter circle, big enough that you could definitely, and I'll say you probably got, survival stuff. Something they included would have been like hook, and you can use some of your dried mushroom or whatnot. And some line to use for fishing, or whatever you want to do with this hole. The hole is your oyster. I don't know if that's right.
Now I'm not so sure about using it.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly I feel uncomfortable.
What do you want to do?
Let's try and fish.
Sure. Fishing is going to be, in this situation, patience, a steady hand, and the skill and know-how to, once you get a fish hooked, on how to get it up through the hole. I'm going to call this an agility test.
Oh boy.
You got it, man.
Grab this.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you did great.
With a -1.
Yeah.
I have 6 agility.
So while the rest of you are kind of setting up a camp for the night, the pitchfork is busy at this hole, and he manages to get 3, I say large-ish. They're enough that, you clean them out, clean them up, get them tasty fillets. Everyone would get a good couple mouthfuls of fresh meat in their meal for the night.
Step 1, ingratiate the party.
Oh, Mordred 82, that's fantastic. I always just use Purple Sorcerer for spawning up my level 0s. Just make a bunch of them. We're in person, print that shit out. If I usually run through Foundry now, and the DCC module in Foundry has a way to import just a shitload of character sheets from Purple Sorcerer. But yeah, you get a handful of fish. The rest of you are busy kind of setting up camp, getting things going, getting the goats kind of unburdened for the night. They spend some time, among the rocks. Oh, that sucks. Printers are the fucking devil. They suck.
They are. I'll probably loudly explain all of this, because I imagine there's probably a lot of talking to yourself that happens. Step 1, ingratiate themselves. Step 2, don't let them know I'm horrible in combat.
There you go. But yeah.
Gotta cover my ass.
There you do. There you go. You get your camp set up for the night. Anyone want to do anything? So we've got Pitchfork getting dinner. Skiv is kind of taking care of the goats. Maybe he would ask some of you to help get the crates, or the chests and packs off of them for the night. Let them go kind of get up on the rocks and eat some of the moss and plant life that's still kind of hiding under the snow.
I'll try to scavenge for some firewood, I suppose.
Intelligence test.
Alrighty.
Oh shit, that is our first
Yeah.
critical success of the night. We are using a very light version of Fleeting Luck, so everyone gets a point of Fleeting Luck from that.
Nice.
Sweet.
As kind of breaking around some of the ice and snow along the western part of these lakes, you find a bunch of really old driftwood, half buried, and you spend some time chiseling it out of the frozen ground. But it's enough. With a little bit of fire starting material you could easily have a fire that's going to last you the night. It'll be warm and toasty. You get your sleeping tarp things kind of opened up and angled so the openings are all facing the fire. You're going to have a very comfortable night's sleep in here. In fact, it may actually, I won't say that. It won't be warmer than home, but it's a close second. Anyone else doing anything?
I will prepare a fine feast for my companions. The finest mashed fish, rolled in some seaweed crumbs.
Yeah, intelligence test.
I want to set up some I want to try and camouflage our camp as much as I can.
Okay, yeah.
Our sleeping bags.
Yeah, kind of give you, make it so you're not easily spotted if there's some creature wandering by or some shit. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
We're still going to go with intelligence here. So Durand Turnip, you're, at first everyone's just like, oh God, as you just take the whole fish, shove them in the large pot that you have over the fire, and you just get, what kind of weapon are you using?
I've got a hand axe and a short sword.
You're using the pommel of your short or your hand axe just to mash, like mortar and pestle, these fish into like this bloody pulp. You add some snow to kind of give it some water. You're throwing in some bits of seaweed, some bits of mushroom. At first, everyone's like, that looks like vomit. That's going to taste like vomit. But after like an hour of stewing, you're skimming the top of it to get all the, the gross kind of collagen that's floating up from these fish. And it actually turns into a fairly hearty soup. Very warming, very filling, highly nutritious. At this point, Dart, you can remove that penalty that you got for failing your test earlier. You got that, Alex?
Say that one more time.
Because the warmth in the soup, how you were down a die size earlier from your failed test, that's gone now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Joe, did you give me that intelligence test? Listen, that's fancy looking titanium dice.
Ooh.
You did good. Yeah, you spend some time kind of like cutting some blocks of snow here and there, building up like almost like this kind of like igloo style wall, smoothing it out. From a distance, it's just going to look like the base of a snowdrift. Of course, the smoke will be a giveaway, but there's no light anymore, nothing for this smoke to really silhouette against. So unless something is close enough to actually see the light from your fire, which once again, you've got this wall kind of blocking that out, you feel pretty confident that you should be safe for the night.
Cool.
I'd like to also note that so far none of us have rolled with a positive ability modifier.
You haven't.
Yeah, that's
you're doing
pretty
great.
Very encouraging,
You're
guys.
doing great. This is just
We're all
going to be...
brilliant.
Listen,
just wait till combat starts, and I won't be doing that.
No. It's going to be fine.
No, it's still going to be negative. It's all negative.
I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley, so I'm in a very peaceful, let's just gather resources and like take care of animals. Like it's
and
great.
then blow everyone up.
Chop trees, pick up rocks.
Yeah, and go into a 100-level dungeon full of creatures that want to murder your face. Sounds right.
Absolutely.
Tasty.
Owlbears, terrific.
Do you know that owlbears can wild shape into druids?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh man. Did
Is
you know
that how
they
that
can see in the
works?
dark?
That makes more sense.
That's how it works. Yeah, it's actually the owlbear and not the
Right.
Yeah.
This all makes sense now.
Common misconception.
Yeah, for those
Yeah.
of you, I'm looking at players that don't get that reference. The trailer for the D&D movie was out, and the druid in the party wild shapes into an owlbear. And people on the internet are really, really butthurt that happened. They're like, well, druids can't wild shape into owlbears.
Why?
It's not in
gives a
the
shit?
rules, but it doesn't
It's
fucking
not
matter.
canon.
It's not canon to the rules. And I like Pruitt from WebDM called out. And he said, back in the day, dwarfs didn't know how to be mages, but they figured that shit out. So I'm sure a druid can figure out how to be an owlbear. Anyway, so yeah, you've got some protection. You've got a good fire going, good meal going. You got, Pitchfork got the fish for the meal. Was anyone else doing anything? Oh, no? Okay. Looking at Sven and Dart. Dart doesn't have anything. What about you, Sven?
No, I'm just watching the fun, eating some soup,
Sure, yeah.
keeping the fire stoked,
Yeah. Night-ish, it's always night here. I will say that there is a light difference between night and day here. During the peak of day, it may get up to like a late dusk level of brightness. So there's still light coming from something. No one's really sure what. You can't see anything in the sky. So there's still a cycle, but it's not a very big change between night and day. But you all sleep for the night peacefully. You work through your watches. Skiv pulls out some of his medicinal herbs. No one's really hurting, but he'd kind of, treat you up for the, just taking away the aches of travel, keeping you all in good shape. You all get up in the morning. Your fire that you've discovered has been extinguished. Your soup that you had, you finished off for breakfast, so you're starting out after a good warm night's rest with a full belly. And you're ready to continue on your journey.
Yeah, so let's just do the same thing for how many more days?
I don't know. I think I said it takes a week, but I'm really bad at math, so
At least 6 more times, guys. Same thing tonight.
yeah.
We can do this. We're the best. We're the brightest.
I'd hate to have to cut one of you open and wear you like a suit to stay
You're
warm.
gonna tauntaun that shit.
That's right.
3-4 hours into your march today, all of a sudden, and Durand, you're kind of out front leading, that howling of wolves return, but it's very loud, very clear, and very close. How do you, I mean,
Keeps
everyone.
going.
Okay. Yeah, and all of you hear it at this point.
Yeah.
It's not like yesterday where Duran was the only one who really picked it up. But yeah, you keep going. Another hour goes, and it sounds like they're following you. Like the volume of it, the directions of it, it really sounds like they're almost kind of coming up on either side, like a wedge style attack coming up behind you.
I've got a spell in mind to have prepared for right ahead of combat.
Okay. Joe?
What kind of terrain is this in? Is it like woods?
You're moving along the plain. So this is wide open land with snow drifts here and there. You can see the mountains not far off to your west, but looking towards the east, it's, you might as well be looking out on the ocean with these waves of snow drifts on this giant open tundra.
Well,
Not ideal.
No.
I guess I'd want to try and find a place that's got like a particularly big snowdrift that we might be able to have as like some sort of wall that we don't get totally surrounded if they
Okay,
pounce
so
on
you're
it.
using it as a defensive position and not necessarily a hiding spot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so Granola calls everyone over to a place to kind of fortify. And sure enough, maybe 20 minutes later, looking over it, over the snow drifts here and there, you see wolves coming up on you. Looks like there's 4. They're closing in. They've got your smell. You don't know if they've seen you because they're kind of working their way back and forth, kind of moving in and out of the trail that you left. Anyone want to do anything?
Anybody got any ranged attacks?
I have a sling.
You're our spell thrower.
I mean,
Throw some spells.
I doubt I'll need it, but I'll pull out Kofefe and a hand axe.
Okay.
And I'll get my sword ready.
And I'll get my prowl ready.
Got a hand axe as well.
Actually, can
Mine is
I
bigger than
hide?
yours.
Yeah, give me an agility test. Well, you've got. Let me take a look at your character.
Is it hide in shadows or sneak silently possibly?
I'll give you hide in shadows. Roll me a hide in shadows. So you did bad.
Why
Yeah,
am I
you're
really
hiding.
shit?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
If you
There's
want to
no
burn some
shadows.
luck, you can totally burn some luck on that.
don't forget we have
What's that?
one fleeting luck that can be spent too.
So,
Per person.
looking at your character sheet, your base luck is 10 out of 10. If you spend your fleeting luck, you got 1 point. You get to roll a d3 and add that to your total. You can spend as much luck as you want. And once you're into your actual luck, start reducing that first luck number like it was like a hit die pool or an HP pool. And for every
Okay.
point of luck you spend, you get to add an extra d3. So you'll get 1 for free because of that fleeting luck.
How do you recover luck from
In
stats?
this, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna fudge it a little bit. I'm gonna go with a long rest. I'm gonna let you recover a point.
Okay.
But other than that, it's just doing cool shit. Role playing really well, doing badass things. I'll slowly regenerate your luck. So you can't count on a lot of luck regeneration, but it'll be there.
So if I burn my luck, if I burn like 2 luck, would that be 2d3 or?
So yeah, if you burn your 1 fleeting luck and then you take your luck score down to 9, you would roll 2d3. So /r space 2d3.
Burning 3.
All right, so your luck score is now an 8, and you get to add 6 to that, moving you up to an 11. Give me just a moment as I'm getting combat situated.
If you guys are all ready, then I guess we'll try a spell.
Sure, what do you got, man?
We'll try force manipulation since it can technically act as a ranged attack.
Sure. Go ahead and roll that shit out. Tell me what happens.
Ooh, whoa.
Wow.
Oh. 19. Well, that's neat.
What do you got?
Tower shield sized wall of force at a point within 25 feet. 2d6 rounds and grants an plus 4 AC bonus to adjacent characters.
Okay. So if you...
Well, I guess I'd put it like around where we're gonna fight them at.
Otherwise, I think you can choose any lower level result, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't plus 4 AC to all of us sound fun?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not fighting against that.
I'm in favor of this. I think it's a good idea.
So I'll probably just put it around, like, near us. I assume that we're gonna just kind of wait for them to come, so
Yeah,
I'll just probably put it right there.
Yeah.
If you all kind of huddle in, you've got this wall of force, so everyone's going to get a plus 4 to AC as long as you kind of stay in this wall of force area. But let's go ahead and roll some initiative.
Yeah. And then with him, I'm going to see that he's like maintaining this spell, and I'm going to want to throw a slingshot just to get
Let
it
me
started.
roll my
Okay,
2d6
yeah, go ahead and
real
make
quick.
your sling attack. So we've got
There it
Darts
is.
hiding. Pitchfork has cast a spell. Durand
Will
is
last for
preparing
4
to-
rounds.
Okay.
So I'll just have to remember that.
What are
It's
you
not letting
looking
me do initiative.
for? Let's see. What do you got for initiative?
Just
Oh, wait. Never mind. It was the first one. It was giving me an error at the top. I didn't see it was actually rolling. So I got a 16. Then let's do...
It's showing I don't have it.
you can also roll it from the little combat tab. There's a little die next to your name. You could just roll it right there.
Hey, wow.
Dang, Sven.
Okay, Joe, you said you were whipping a bolt or a sling stone out to be.
Yeah, I
for
totally
combat?
miss.
Okay.
I throw a 4.
All right. So Sven, you're starting us off.
How close are they to us, you said?
They're closing in, maybe 20, 30 feet at this point.
I only have 3 HP, so I'm going to wait here.
Okay.
Kind of tense up, get my weapon
You can
ready.
hold an action, right?
I don't.
Is that not
yeah.
in this?
Can you?
Don't
I don't.
remember. I'm gonna say no, just for simplicity.
That's fine.
Durand, you're up.
I'm going to move forward 20 feet and have at it.
Okay. Now this will put you out of the protective field of the wall of force. Okay. Yeah, you move up, take a swing at a wolf. 14. Why are you rolling a d16 for your...
Because I do 2 weapon fighting
Oh, okay.
as a halfling.
14's a hit, 5 damage.
And the hand axe is a miss.
Yeah, 3. Okay, so yeah, you move up to 1. You take a solid hit on them. Yeah, another wolf's gonna close in on you, Durand. these things' stats, and it's going to run up and it's going to take a bite at you. I got an 8.
That misses.
Granola.
All right. So have they like closed in on us at the wall now?
No, they haven't. So Durin moved forward out of the wall area and attacked one, and then one of them closed in on Durin, but they're still, 20, 30 feet out from where you guys are defended up at the wall.
Okay. I'm going to try to throw another sling then and stay by the wall to get that AC bonus.
Sure. Are you going for one of the ones that are engaged with Durin, or one of the other two that aren't?
One of the other two that aren't, so I don't accidentally hit him.
Okay, taking away all my fun. 10 is a miss. You want to spend any luck on that? To make that a hit, you need to give me 2 luck.
2 luck. Sure.
All right, you spend 2 luck. It's a hit. You deal 1 point of damage.
How does the deed die work?
Oh, shit, you're a warrior. Okay. So for warriors, pretty much the deed die is... Yeah, let me... Okay.
It's a D3 at level 1.
Yeah, it's a D3.
Is it, on mine, it's like acting like it's nothing.
Because
I don't know how
set it up
to...
special.
it's not set up. So first off, we need to change... action
Pitchfork,
die.
I'm glad you paid for that wall.
Yeah. All right. So, hang on a second. Let me get Joe's sheet fixed up here. Attack bonus. Roll per attack. Oh, snap. Goodman Games official. Thanks for the raid. We're playing some Dungeon Crawl Classics, kicking off our new Dead Sun campaign. And fun story, we're also going to be running a show on the Goodman Games channel tomorrow night. Weird Frontiers, DCC in the Weird West. All right, so we need to change attack bonus to manual roll. We got it. All right. All right. So, Joe, your die is a D3. So your 2 hit bonus is 1 D3. And then for your equipment, what you're going to do is at AB plus the number.
Oh, okay.
See how I'm doing that? And that'll be at AB. Oh.
Yep. Okay.
And if you do that, so go ahead and just roll me a D3.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. So now that should automatically do your roll. So you... Okay. So you rolled a 10. Why don't you take your luck back?
Okay.
Because that then kicks that into a hit. So you hit, and with that you deal 4 points of damage against that wolf.
Nice.
And so what happens when you do an attack with your mighty deed is pretty much you're going to say you want to do something cool. Now there are some kind of suggested pre-selected kind of things. So like if you click on your mighty deeds of arms, it gives some examples, types of deeds. Like there's blinding attacks, disarming attacks, pushbacks, trips, throws, precision shots, rallying maneuvers. There's all sorts of things, but really,
is there like a taunt?
Yeah, there's not one
so
built in.
I wanted to,
but it's definitely it's however you want to play this. It's very
okay.
role play. So if you want to flip your swing at that thing, and you say you want to use your deed die to taunt this thing and force it into rage, you roll a 3. So when you roll your mighty deed die, if it is a 3 or higher, your deed goes off and that happens. So since you rolled a 3,
sweet,
This thing wants to murder you, and it wants to murder you hard.
Awesome.
Better him
Yeah,
than
I'll
me.
like thwap it on the nose. So
Yeah.
it goes after me.
Durand, so the one that you closed in and attacked with your sword, it's going to try and bite you. That's an 11. Does that clear your AC?
It ties my AC.
It's got to break your AC if I'm correct. I'm going with
I think
that.
that's right.
I like breaking AC. Feels more rewarding. All right. This is not the one that Granola hit. So it's also going to close in on Durin, because Durin, you're the closest target here. That is going to be a 15 to hit for 2 damage.
Alright.
As this thing runs up and bites on your leg and starts thrashing about, passing the turn to Pitchfork.
Aaron, I built you this wall. Why did you leave?
Filthy foreigners.
You didn't even pay for it.
Oh my gosh.
You like walls.
We'll just try force manipulation again, because it
Sure.
worked so well last
It
time.
did.
It'll surely work great again.
You do not have any faces on your die.
Did they not load? some
We
reason?
got a result. You got a 16.
Yeah, I changed them so they'd hopefully be more readable, and now they're apparently gone.
They're just gone. It's okay. It's still exciting.
Fantastic.
So what happens on a 16 there?
Let me double check, because I might just downgrade it.
Okay.
Uh,
So
You'd make a
for
chariot.
14 to 17, you make a floating platform.
but that'd be so cool, though.
12 to 13, you create an apple-sized sphere of force that you can then throw immediately, and it inflicts a d6 damage plus caster level, or d6 per caster level.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do.
Okay.
We'll throw one of those on Durant,
So
because I think
you-
it auto hits, right?
No,
It does not.
it can be hurled immediately. I think you still have to make an attack with it. So this will be an agility-based attack.
Ooh, boy. Then I won't attack one on Durant. We'll
You're an
attack that.
expert in your field. You can do
Okay.
this.
We'll attack that other one.
Okay, that is the one that Granola taunted.
Let me see if I can just whip something up to make this easier.
Yeah, because it would be a d20 plus 1. It would just be a flat d20.
For me, it's a -1 because my agility is bad.
Right, but you have a plus 1 attack bonus.
Yep.
So yeah, just a flat d20.
And I have good luck that I can spend on others.
There we
Oh.
go.
All right, 11. Do you want to spend a point of luck on that?
I'll spend a point of. I'll
For
spend
1
2
point of
points.
damage.
Well, I mean, Durin, you can definitely spend a point of luck on that.
I will spend actually 2 points of luck, and that'll give a +4 bonus because my luck spends count for 2.
Okay, you don't need to. Just giving just one more point.
It's 1. All right.
Actually, you know what? I think we need to do meets AC. I always get confused. I play so many fucking games and I can never
I get
keep anything straight. So
I
you spend
get it.
1 point of luck. That's going to be a hit. And then, yeah, it does deal 1 damage. May not sound like a lot, but you know, you guys are first level. So 1 point of damage still counts for something.
Yay!
All right. So that means this wolf is still alive and it is just going to charge
And
at
thankfully, it's not even mad at me.
Granola.
Yep.
And Granola, it is going to try and hurt you. 17 to hit for 4 damage.
Yep.
Even with the +4 AC.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have any armor, so it's only 15.
Oh, yeah. You got a base
All right.
11. All right. Yeah. It runs up and it just latches onto your arm and it's thrashing you around as Mark, you are up.
Alrighty. Well, this is a. I'll help. I'll attack the one that's attacking Rutabaga Farmer.
Okay, granola, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get the Joe's token name updated.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
So open up your character sheet in the actor's directory. Don't open it from your token on the map.
Okay.
And then you should be able to click prototype token up along the top bar. And then in the token name, just fill out what you want there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea that the Rutabaga farmer just doesn't have a name. We just
Yeah.
He's the Rutabaga farmer with
He
no
is
name.
the Rutabaga Farmer.
That is as stated.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Mark, you close in.
I'm going to try to do a pushing attack to shove the wolf away from him.
Oh yeah. Your D die goes off. So yeah, go ahead and.
Oh my god.
So everyone take a point of fleeting luck.
Bang.
That would be a 25 to hit.
Wow.
And that is going to deal.
No, that's 22.
Oh, did it
Because it's
count
D20 minus my strength, which is minus one. So.
Oh, okay. Well, still, it's kick ass. 6 damage. You powerful strike hammers the foes to their knees. You get to make another attack.
Oh my god.
Just nat 20 again.
Ooh.
Or
Not so much with that one.
Okay.
Oh well.
But
not.
it's okay. Your first attack was enough to slay this wolf as you just crack its spine in two and it falls to the ground dead.
Your second attack was just getting the blood off your weapon.
Yeah, that was just doing
Yeah,
that
there
cool.
was. Just the flourish.
Dart, your
Yeah.
turn.
I was able to sneak correctly.
Yeah, you're hiding right now.
Okay, is there any way I could sneak up behind one and backstab it?
100%. Yeah, you've got 3 of them that are on Durin. They're very focused on Durin. You're coming out from hiding behind the snowdrift, so you could totally move up to one of them and do an attack. I'm trying to remember. You get sneak attack damage? Backstab. When attacking target from behind, or if the target is unaware, you get an attack bonus to the roll, and if you hit, it's an automatic critical hit. Yeah, so
I think that's the benefit. More than like extra damage or something.
so yeah, you'll get a +3 to this attack. So roll your attack with your trowel. You get a +3 to that, so you get a 19 for base 2 points of damage. And you need to roll a critical hit. So let's see. Roll me a d10. You got a 3. You spent your luck down some, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, you got your
I'm at
numbers
an
in
8.
backwards. You do it if you do it this way. It'll adjust your modifier automatically. So that is going to reduce that to a 2. Slashes to head, remove ear. You get to deal an additional d6 damage. So you're at 2 damage right now. Roll me another d6. So you deal 5 damage altogether.
Ooh.
Very nice. So you're up on that. You deal 5 damage. It doesn't go down, but this wolf is in terrible shape. And then we're back at the top of the combat round. Sven.
There's the one wolf that's really fucked up. Is there a leftover wolf as well that has been?
There's one wolf, 2 wolves that are pretty bad shape, and 1 wolf that has not been injured.
I thought we had killed one completely. One of those 2 wolves that's pretty badly hurt.
Sure.
I'm gonna advance on it and take a swing.
Sure.
With my warhammer. Is it that button?
That is a critical success.
cow.
Everyone take a point of fleeting luck.
God.
You deal 10 points of damage. Are you a warrior?
Good lord.
Yes, I am.
Do you...
I only got a 1 on my D die.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe a 2, either way.
And you need to hit that D3 button there on the critical hit section. An extra 1 point. You deal 11 points of damage, just obliterating this fucking wolf. It is super dead as you just smash it into a bloody pulp. Durin, you've got 2 wolves on you.
I will strike with Kofefe and the hand axe.
Okay. You going after the one that's been injured or uninjured?
The one that's been injured.
Okay. That is going to be a miss. If you can get that up to a 12, it'll hit.
I will spend a point of luck and get that up to a 12.
Okay. And then 5 points of damage. What is your class?
Halfling.
Oh, that's right. You're a halfling. And that is lethal on that thing. You slay that wolf.
Right.
And those wolves, they're side by side. So if you want to take your second attack,
Sure. Will do.
that's what I like. I like dwarves. 9, you'd have to spend 3 luck to make that hit.
Nah.
Okay. Dwarves and halflings are fun because being able to swing twice is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of nice.
Rutabaga. No, I'm sorry, granola.
All right. I want to go whack that one.
You doing your sling?
Is that the last wolf?
It is the last wolf.
All right. Can I get to it within 40 feet?
Sure.
My movement speed. All right. Run over and hit it with my cultivator.
Sure. 18 to hit.
Didn't roll my D die.
And so that is going to make that a 21 to hit. Your deed does go off.
Sweet.
So on the deed die, you do need to try and kind of declare what you're trying to do before you swing. Because I think if you don't, it automatically defaults to... Oh, I don't remember what it defaults to.
I think just extra damage.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, just extra damage. But that's 10 damage. You kill this wolf from full hit points to dead in 1 hit.
Sweet.
Great
As
success, everyone.
The last wolf is slain. You're all standing here taking in this bloody snow that's around you now. Some of you are injured, but this could be a great boon. This is meat, this is pelts, this is bone to work into tools. As you're kind of taking it in, from a little bit behind where that snowdrift was, you hear a whoa as you look, and there's no sign of Skiv.
Oh.
We should have killed him when we had the chance.
I know. I can't stand the idea that someone's killing them for us.
As
I'm gonna run
Let's
the
go kill that guy, then kill Skiff.
as
I'm gonna
the,
run that direction.
yeah, as the
I don't
two
care what. I don't care which order.
Okay. The 2 goats are standing there looking at the ground not too far. And as you run up, you can see there is a chasm in the ground. This ice-packed chasm going into the darkness, this steep slope. As you hear the occasional like tumbling and thud echoing out from it. It looks like Skiv wasn't being careful and accidentally slipped and fell.
Should we just wait for you up here, Skiv? You good, right?
Do I still hear him like?
There's still the occasional boom, boom, boom. And eventually, I'm not dead.
Damn it.
Good, we can still kill him, guys.
Dad, okay.
You think you're
On the bright
too
side.
far for a rope?
Yeah, I slid quite a ways. There's a path going deeper. Maybe I can find an exit.
That sounds like a bad idea. Maybe just stay where you're at.
Okay. As you hear
I want
footsteps
to
echoing.
jump after him.
Yeah, give me a reflex save.
All right.
Let's pile up our goats and cover in some snow, and I guess we'll our wolf corpses. God dang it.
Yeah, Granola, like some Legolas shit going down the stairs on a shield. Just you slide down this SSX tricky snowboarding down this steep slant or slope. Anyone else going down?
I'll say, like, I'll just keep him safe. You guys get the pelts and things. Meet me down here.
You
What
don't
about
feel
the
about
goats?
us.
I will tend to the goats.
Fashion some intestines together.
They're like his children.
rope.
Yeah.
We could
Now,
try
the goats,
something.
they do have pretty long leads on them. You could easily lash them to something so they don't wander off.
I will do that.
Okay.
Ivanka is my favorite.
All right, everyone going down, give me a reflex save. 5 is what I'm shooting for here.
Catch me.
I'm going down there.
You got an ace.
Dart, you got a 3.
My God.
Oh
Fuck, am I pushing more luck? God damn it. Yeah.
You can
Oh,
spend.
we got the fleeting luck. You can spend those 2 or 1 possibly.
I'm going to spend 2. Wait,
right.
we had 2 feeding luck, right?
You spent one
Yeah, we had
earlier,
2 more.
and then you got a second one. So
Well,
we got
30.
31.
'Cause we
why
rolled.
don't you just spend
We
one
have
fleeting
3
luck and then
total.
roll? Oh, we had 3 total. Okay.
Yeah, so I have 2 I can use right now.
Okay. You get to roll a d3 for each one. Mark, you don't pass. Do you want to spend
Yeah,
any
I'm,
luck?
I'm burning a couple luck.
Okay. Oh, Luckily,
That
Dart,
puts me at 5.
that does get you to a 5, so no problem. Who else still needs to roll?
Oh, I should probably roll.
Reflex save. And Durin, did you roll?
I didn't go down.
Okay,
I tended the goats.
He's staying with the ghosts.
sure.
Ivanka especially.
You all eventually slide down. You
Jared,
go
you
for
go from there.
quite a long distance, and eventually you find you land in this room, and you can see, in the darkness. You get your torch out, you got some light, your lantern, whatever the fuck you've got. You can see that there's this. You're in this large kind of chasm with this natural ice bridge crossing over this deep pit that spans the entire length of it. And you can see on the opposite side of this pit is what looks like a doorway carved into the ice with no sign of skiv.
Before I go down, I look at Durian
God damn it.
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, with those sheep, or the goats, right?
Goats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, with those goats, they give you any trouble, just grab them by the coat, and you know what to do from there. And I head down.
I do.
Okay.
First, I do. I'm a stranger to goats.
Little wall around these goats.
Best goat herd.
Yeah. So everyone who's going down's gone down.
Make the goats pay for it.
There you go. Yeah, you can see there's this natural ice bridge cutting over this chasm with what looks like a passage on the other side of it.
Do I see, like, tracks anywhere?
Yeah.
Is there, like...
Fresh
like you walked
tracks.
across?
It looks like he crossed it.
Is it one set of tracks?
Yeah.
Or he doesn't listen. Maybe we still do need to kill him.
Is there, like...
Yeah.
Is there, like, blood anywhere? Like, he actually biffed his fall? Or, like...
There's a little bit of blood. You can see, like, he must have injured himself on the slide down. It's not
maybe
like
we'll-
trickling, but you can definitely tell where he landed in the snow, and there's a little red spot there.
Maybe we just like break his legs. Maybe that's enough for now. You can go heal the people and stop wandering off.
Break his legs, strap him to the goat.
Yeah,
Mm,
Yep.
Jared.
I like the way you think.
He doesn't need his legs.
I don't want him to enjoy himself after all.
So-
I'm
Yeah.
running to try and catch up.
Okay, you're running. Give me a luck test.
All right. I don't think I can mess this up.
You say
What's
that.
your luck score?
It's 19 right now with the fleeting luck.
Look. Okay.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, you sprint across it, no problem. Is anyone following?
All right.
I mean, not
Yelling.
that fast, no, but
Okay, pretty much as long as you're not going across fast, I'm not going to make you roll. You very carefully move your way across. You will make it to the other side of the chasm. And you
Yelling
look,
for him to hold up and say, like,
You
wait
yell.
for us.
you don't,
the pitchfork takes no chances of falling in a chasm.
yeah. But yeah, as you get across, you yell, wait up. You don't hear anything. But moving through that passage, you come into what looks to be like some kind of like underground temple, long discarded, covered in ice.
What's
Just like Sonic.
Sanic. And you can see that there is a door in the back of this temple that's open. It looks
temple
like it
to the
was
god of gotta go
freshly
fast?
pushed open. You can see there's like a statue and some ancient holy kind of, tapestries and shit on the walls.
Depictions of chili dogs and
What do you want to do?
Can't get that, but-
Owls.
You still want to leave Durin up there, or do you want to go back and call him to come down?
I'm going to keep running to try and catch up to him. Because I felt like I was pretty close on his trail.
yell loudly back, funny temple, if you want to come see it, maybe, I don't know.
Perhaps
Okay. If you slide down, Durin, you give me a reflex save.
I can do that. I'm very good at these. I'm the best.
I needed
As
a
you can see.
5. You got a 7. You did fine. So yeah, you all move across. Now, the thing is, you see Granola disappearing into the darkness. Vancouver by night. Welcome to the place. We're playing some DCC. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Granola, you run up to this door. You can tell it's been recently pushed open because the packed ice and snow. Looks like someone struggled at this a bit. But the rest of you kind of take in this kind of temple area, not moving as fast. And you can see there's some stuff lying around here and there that may be worth checking out.
Oh, I do like stuff.
I do like stuff as well.
Stuff is my favorite thing.
Okay,
I'm gonna continue on after
sure.
Granola just to make sure he's fine.
Good luck, Granola.
Okay. Everyone
You kill
who's...
Skip.
Hear me yelling,
I don't break his
Skip,
legs.
like, get back here, Skip!
Enjoy your jog. We'll be counting things.
Everyone who's stopping to look in this temple, I need you to roll me a D3, and then I need you to roll me a D12. The D3 is how many daggers you find. And the D12 is how much silver you find.
Oh. Well, I like that.
What were they again?
Roll a D3. That's how many daggers you get. And roll a D12. That's how much silver you find.
Ooh, 3 silver, 3 daggers. Oh,
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
1 silver.
Yeah, some money's better than no money. As Granola and Mark continue on, you move through this back. It's this twisting tunnel. Eventually, it opens up into this old like crypt, and you can see all these. I forget what they're called. The cubbies in the walls with the skeletons lying in them. You can see that each skeleton, there's, probably 15, 20 of them in here. And there's plenty of these small alcoves still open. And each one's
Bunk
got,
beds.
yeah, all these bunk beds, and each skeleton's got silver coins, silver coin covering each eye. But you can see the back wall of this room is collapsed and is opened up to another chamber.
Do I see more like footprints through here?
Looks like he just kept going.
Okay. Did he like wander around in this room, or did he just go like
Pretty much straight.
I guess I'm running after him.
Okay. Mark, are you continuing to follow?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll shout back. We're still giving chase.
Okay. So the rest of you, after
All right,
gathering
you
up,
got it.
after gathering up some
You're doing well.
daggers and some silver, you move into the next room in this crypt. Is there anything you want to do in the crypt? Or do you want to keep following?
I will look to see if there's anything worth reappropriating.
Yeah, there's a good number of skeletons, and each skeleton has a silver coin on each eye.
I will take them.
Okay, you move up to a skeleton. You take the first silver coin. You take the second silver coin, and when that second silver coin lifts off, the skeleton sets up and reaches out for you, and pulls an ancient, rusty, broken-looking short sword, and starts attacking.
You got this, Durin.
Of course I do.
Let's see, I need to click on this. And that. So, Granola. Come on, Granola, get on the table. Oh, it's still not. That's all right. And Mark, you're not in this, but the others are now in this room with a skeleton that's just set up and very angrily grabbed at Durin. Durin, give me a reflex save.
Fake news.
Yeah, it grabs you, and I'm gonna let it take a free attack against you. Uh, 11.
That ties my AC.
Okay, so we're going. We changed this to where it has to match. So you take 3 points of damage
Oh, gee.
as this thing slashes you. Now, those of you in the room now, if for some odd reason Granola and Mark turn back, you could join in on this fight. The rest of you roll initiative.
I'll turn around if a round of combat goes and it's still
Sure.
alive.
Yeah.
I'll like stop running as I hear, and then I'll like wait a bit to see if I need to turn around.
Okay. So yeah, Sven and Tyler and Alex, you two need to roll initiative still. What was that, Joe? Oh, was that initiative?
That was me.
That was me. For some reason, mine show up as random. Like,
So it depends on what token you're clicked on. So make sure you click on your token first on the table, and then roll your initiative.
okay.
My token's not even named Rutabaga Farmer anymore, so I don't know how he did that.
It just gives me random ones.
Okay. So yours, what did you get, Alex? That was an 11.
My computer is having a seizure, I think.
Put pencil in its mouth.
Just to keep us going, I'm going to click on your initiative for you.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Maybe.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know.
You
I don't know which one of those is mine
The-
for real, but
crit is yours.
Nice.
That's another point of fleeting luck.
sweet.
Sweet.
Okay. I need to take a look at Granola real quick to figure out what did you do, Joe? Prototype token. Granola. Updates. delete granola. Fix this real quick. Okay, Sven.
Okay. Where'd my fucking character sheet go again?
I don't know.
I swear everything is fine until I hover over the fucking Forge game, and then it just has a seizure,
That's what you get for using a Mac.
I guess. Oh wait. So is it just one skeleton, or are there multiple?
It's just one. So as soon as Durin removed the silver coins from the first skeleton, that skeleton sat up and attacked.
I'm gonna try and shatter its pelvis with my warhammer.
Yeah. Thank goodness that. Okay. Did you roll? Was your?
I think it's automatically added there.
Okay. So you rolled a d20. Let me take a look at your character sheet, Tyler.
I rolled a 13, plus it added a 2 and a 1. A 1 is my attack bonus. I think the 2 is the deed die.
The 1 is your strength. So yeah, your deed die does not pop off. Yeah. 16. What are you attacking with? Warhammer?
Yes.
Nice. Oh shit, man.
9 damage.
You just kill this thing immediately. As you
team.
destroy the first skeleton that comes up. The other ones don't seem to be moving.
We should get more coins.
Durand, quit touching the fucking skeletons.
They can't all be booby trapped.
Just take one from each.
If you just take one from each. You end up with 13 silver.
We could like shatter their like heads first, and then
that's
take the
what I
second
do.
gold.
You could do that if you want to. Is that what you want to do?
You guys have fun with that.
13 silver. Is
I'll keep on moving.
Okay. So yeah, you'd steal the rest of the silver, and you all continue on after Granola and Mark. Granola and Mark, you come into this chamber. Ice, very natural looking, littered with bones of different creatures. You even see maybe some people bones in there. But lying in the center, face down in this pile of bones, you see Skiv.
Does he look like really bad, injured? Or
You
is he
don't
like
see anything.
bloody?
If you move up, you can check on him.
I want to kick him.
The bones are a little
Look,
concerning, so
Yeah.
I want to look around first.
I will
Intelligence.
Would that
also.
be?
I will approach
I'm
and
good
just
at
make
intelligence.
sure that nothing pops out at him.
Okay, so you're taking guard. Granola, you don't see anything. You do see
Just
that
came
there,
taking
Alright.
ants
the
like
cave
everyone else.
does
Safe.
kind of continue forward. You move up to
Yeah, I'm
Skiff.
gonna
Yeah.
whisper,
Taking him.
Skiff, what the fuck are you doing?
gonna kick him.
Eventually,
And
so Dart runs in out of nowhere and just kicks him in the side. And Skiv's like, oh, and he sets up. Oh, I was running. I must have tripped on a bone and hit my head on this. Oh, it's a skull. It knocked myself out. I think that's the way out, though. We should head that direction.
I think I'm gonna restart my computer real quick.
Gonna ruin my overlay.
Sorry.
Unbelievable.
He's not sorry.
And Tyler's got.
Oh. Bye, Tyler.
Why?
can I like insight Skiv?
Sure. That would be a personality test.
Oh, I actually have that.
Why are you running?
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa!
That is another point of fleeting luck for everyone.
Good lord.
Which one of these is Tyler? That's person. That's John.
I'm me.
Hi, John.
My eyes burrow into his soul as I await his response.
You can
So
tell what he's thinking.
yeah, you're inciting. What was your ask? I got distracted by the overlay.
I want to insight, like, it seems weird that he ran off, and I don't really buy his story that he didn't hear us, and then he ran, like...
Yeah. You knocked that out of the park. So yeah, he's just a dumbass.
Okay.
He thought he could just get out with no trouble.
He's very good
Okay.
people.
That's fine, then. I want to look at these bones a little bit. Do they look
Look at all the bones.
like... Are the skeletons intact? Do they have, like, 9 marks? Are they broken? Is the marrow missing? Like, that type of stuff.
Definitely some strange marks on the bones. Doesn't necessarily look like teeth, but something has been eating well down here.
Perhaps a small rabbit.
Do they look, like, dissolved at all or anything?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. I always have a hard time in the first session knowing, like, what common knowledge would be for my character. Would we ever have run into, like, slimes or things of that nature?
Give me a luck roll.
I've passed it.
What's your luck score?
21.
20. Yeah.
I do feel like this is worth clarifying. Does the fleeting luck attribute to your success on luck rolls?
I would have to check that. For now, we've been doing it for the rest of the session. Let's keep doing it that way, and that will be a task for me to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fine with making it not and rolling
Yeah,
it.
let me look it up.
That seems quite strong.
It does. But you're all
Yeah.
also doing very well, and you shouldn't be. Do worse.
I'm doing what I can.
Yeah, you've definitely living underground. You've come across this kind of thing. Oh, snap, lollygaggers.
Oh, dang.
Jeff and the crew, welcome aboard. We're playing some Dungeon Crawl Classics. Things are going great. Just great. But yeah, Granola, he's just an idiot. And oh snap, there's even a captain in there.
All right. I want to pick up, like, a bunch of bones and like just have, like, a stack of, like, femurs or something to, like, throw ahead of me.
Sure.
Walking through here.
That is smart.
Yeah, so the path does continue forward in this natural cave.
All right.
That is absolutely amazing, Jeff. Someone took a dump in an elevator and an android crawled up their sphincter.
Perfect.
Neat.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is peak lollygaggers right there.
Yeah. You're moving forward, tossing these bones. Peak gagging indeed, yes.
He said it, not us.
Captain, that's 100 points. Everyone, let me double check here. If I could spell. Everyone gets a point of fleeting luck. Thanks, Captain.
Awesome.
That's
I'm at
22.
Eventually,
Oh,
eventually I'm going to be able to
accidentally-
cast a spell and do really good at it.
Okay. eventually you make your way into this chamber, and you can see there's a path leading up out of this cave. But wow, that thing was very delayed. Why was it so delayed? Because I don't have it added. It's just being silly. Give me a second. Hey, that's fine. Okay. But setting in the center of this chamber is this giant looking, this kind of deep blue snail shell with like all this bits of ice and shit on the back of it.
What's our friend doing?
Skiv, you've woken him up. He's following you now.
Okay, he's just following. He's not like trying to run ahead still.
No.
Okay. Does fleeting luck change my birth augur?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
That's what you started with at level 1. Or level
That's based on your luck bonus right then and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Because that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. That could be bonkers.
Yeah. Okay. There's a big thing. How big is this snail shell? Is it like
10 feet tall?
a lot bigger than us? 10 feet tall. Oops.
Gary got big.
Yeah.
Not that big. I've seen bigger. Think they're more huge.
Okay. It seems like docile right now, like it doesn't see us.
I mean, it's just a big snail shell.
Oh, okay. I don't see if there's anything in it.
I mean, you could move up
I want
to
to check to see if there's anything in it.
Sure, give me a luck test.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna
the
pass.
first
Fuck.
to get snailed.
As you move up to it, this giant, like, harpoon kind of like appendage darts out at you. As this monstrous snail rises up and starts kind of like slithering towards you.
You're getting snailed by it instead of assailed.
I want to hit it.
Well, why don't we roll initiative and see what happens?
There's my bad joke for the day.
You did it. Good job, Dan.
Oh, now my dice are invisible completely.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Nice.
I broke them the rest of the way.
You did. So, looks like I need Dart and Granola.
Oh my god.
I really just crit on my
Wow.
We'll take another point of fleeting luck.
skin.
This keeps going on, guys. I might be able to cast a spell at 32.
Wow.
You got like 7 luck to burn so far.
Yeah.
7 luck. And if you burn 20 points in one shot, you auto nat 20.
Oh.
Nice.
So-
Alex, Joe, I need you two to roll initiative. Have you done that yet?
Yep, I got 14.
I got a 17.
All right. Sven, now that you've covered your camera, it's your turn.
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
Let's see. Warhammer. I'm gonna squish this jelly.
You run up to this
Or
giant
snail, right?
Yeah.
How do I want to do this? I'll try and like knock him back across the room.
Sure. $17 is a miss.
Ooh,
You want to spend a point of luck?
yikes.
I don't know. Does he have any luck to spare?
Wait. I just realized I don't think my D die is changing every time I roll.
No, you gotta roll D die first and then the attack.
Oh, I'm stupid. Oh well, I'll fix it next time. You know what? We've got like 5 fleeting luck to burn. I'll burn like 3 points and see if that's enough.
1 point's enough.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just burn 1 point.
Sure.
And then that hits 8 points of damage.
Okay, you hit it hard. Yeah. Dart.
So Tyler ran in there, correct?
Yeah. And this thing is right in front of Granola.
I want to run in there too.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run in there and go for a good old trowel.
Sure. You run in, try and stab it. 13's a miss.
Ooh.
I would need you to put 5 points of luck on that to make it a hit. Granola.
All right. My deed that I want to try and do. So I've got a cultivator.
Okay.
Is my like weapon. It's like a spear.
Sure.
I want to try and like get its eyeball in the hooks.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Okay.
yank
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. If your deed goes off,
Like
you'll.
pulling a nail.
Yeah, this will be a blinding. Your deed die does not go off.
Does not go off. Okay. I still get a +1.
Yeah. The 13 is a miss. If you put 5 points of luck on that, it'll be a hit.
Sure.
Wait, isn't Joe the thief? Or is Alex the thief?
Alex is a thief.
Oh, okay.
That makes that 11 points of damage.
+1 for the deed die, right?
Did that include it? You rolled an 8. Your strength modifier is a 0. I'm not sure how you got up to an 11.
What did it add?
So your cultivator is a spear. You've got AB +5. Where'd you get that +5?
That's the luck. So I have my luck.
Oh. Wait, what?
It says you had luck to hit for one type of weapon.
Oh, as a warrior, yes.
Yep.
And then you would roll a D8 plus your attack bonus. Yeah, I am absolutely not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it's adding. I don't know what's adding there.
The math clears out. It looks like it included your deed die in the roll, and it would be a 3. Because you rolled an 8. Your attack roll. You rolled a 5, plus your 5 for your lucky weapon. That makes that
so
a 10.
it's saying that I got a 3 on the deed.
Yeah, it looks like you don't actually need to roll that deed die first. Just roll your attack.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, your deed die does go off. So yeah, you grab this thing by the eye, and you rip one of its eye stalks off, dealing 11 damage, which means it's going to have a. I'm going to move it down a die size on its attacks since it can't see.
Nice.
Very nice.
Mark.
Awesome.
I'm gonna try to stab this thing underneath its shell and throw it over onto its side. So like a trip attack, basically.
Sure.
Hey.
Hey, it's going to go off as long as you hit. Wow.
Oh hell yeah, baby!
Wow.
Not a nat 20.
Not a
but,
nat 20, so we don't get the luck,
yeah.
but that is a critical.
Okay.
Oh, dang, you're
You
right.
do a base of 6 damage. Go ahead and hit that 2d6 to give me that extra damage there. That is going to be, what is that? 13 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you flip this thing over on its side.
Nice.
Goddamn math. Okay. Oh, you guys are kicking this thing's ass. I'm gonna have to throw better monsters at you. Durand, you're up.
And then our luck will slide at that point in time.
Yeah.
Just throw the same monster at us again. We'll roll terrible.
Okay.
Durand is just gonna run in screaming "Kofefe" and stab and swing. So
Sure. 6 is a miss.
nope. Yeah.
And I'm gonna give you, since this thing's prone, I'm gonna give you a +2 on that. That would make it an 8. Still a miss. And then that 10 would become a 12. Still a miss.
Yep.
All right.
Miss.
This giant, it listed as a slug, but it's a big ass snail. Slug is just a homeless snail. It's going to spend its entire turn riding itself back up. And we're at Pitchfork.
It's time to see if the pitchfork can do what the pitchfork do or not. And since the pitchfork has reach, I don't have to immediately engage it either.
Yeah.
So I'll take a safe distance kind of off to the side and stab him with it
Sure.
with my invisible dice.
I'm
Or
seeing
not.
your dice and the
I
numbers
saw
now. But yeah, your
Oh,
9's a
good.
miss. Okay, anything
I'm
else?
saving that luck for find familiar. I'm going to find the best familiar that's ever been found.
Kick ass. All right, Sven. You'll need to
I
do
hope-
that at the end of the session, because fleeting
Okay.
life doesn't carry over between sessions.
Good, because I'm going to have to
Hey.
spell burn the shit out of it.
All right, your D's die is going to go off.
I want to try and knock him across the room again.
Sure. You rolled a 15 plus your 3 is your strength bonus of 1.
Yes.
All right, the math checks out. That is a hit. 19. You fucking kill this thing, dude. You just smash this thing's shell.
Nice.
It breaks apart. You destroy its soft and squishy innards. It dies.
Escargot.
Yeah. All right, I'll give it to you. You're able to harvest some of the shell off this thing. It could be sold at the right place for some coin. You get some snail meat, which is edible. Not tasty, but edible. And sure enough, you follow out the path out of the back.
Does
Yeah,
any part of the shell look like it would make a hat?
give me a luck test.
He passes.
Yeah,
I pass. I can fail it if I roll a 19 or a 20.
yeah, it counts. You find a hat.
Sweet.
Also, I think I figured out what the deal was with the deed die. On the actual equipment page, there is a thing that says roll deed die.
Yeah.
And
I
that
found
will
it.
change the number. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I meant for Joe's roll earlier, where it's like did a 3 instead of a 1.
Oh, okay. So I clicked the roll D die on that page, and then I do the roll. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Good thing that doesn't
Ooh.
count.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Okay.
That would be most depressing.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. Yeah, sure enough, this trail out the back, this path out the back eventually leads you to the surface. You're maybe like 100 feet up from where the goats are at. And you reconnect with your goats and you're ready to continue your journey. We're at time, so we'll wrap it here. We'll pick up here next session. After having saved Skiv from his own stupidity. And you're now back on track to head to Dartholm. Dan, you want to do that find familiar?
I'm probably going to spell burn 20 points.
Now, if I let me look at something. Derlin, how much fleeting luck do you have?
I have 7 points.
And all of our fleeting luck is about to go away. It doesn't carry over between sessions. And Durand can spend that on
Everyone.
other people.
I can't.
Donate your fleeting luck to me.
Well, Durand's
I
the
will.
only one who can do that.
I
Okay.
will do so.
All right.
Perfect.
So
Because actually, I'm looking at it, and I actually have to. No, a minimum of 10 is required, so I'm going to spend 20.
20.
I'm doing Find Familiar,
Give
and
you-
I'm
I give
assuring
you
that it's a
7,
32.
Okay. So roll it with your giant.
Well, if I spend 20, it's automatically a nat 20. It's automatically a critical success.
Oh, okay.
So it's technically 40.
So you
Which-
get.
An arcane familiar.
Ooh.
And we'll have to spend some time making it, but we can do that afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to. Let me read over that spell, and we will find you a fantastic familiar.
A
As-
baby man-eating snail.
Maybe it's just a
He gets-
youth yeti.
He gets the most beautiful donkey, Ivanka.
It just becomes my familiar.
She is quite magical.
So you said you spell burned a lot too, didn't you?
Since I'm spending luck and spending luck. And then I got a spell burn. Oh, well, I guess spell burning can't be luck, right?
Spell burning is not luck. Spell burning is attributes.
Can't. I mean,
Okay, so never mind. We'll have to roll this out after all because I can't. I don't think I can spell burn 20.
doesn't his luck count as double
No.
to you? Oh, I thought I.
So I'm adding 14 luck
Wait,
to it.
John,
My-
when you donate luck, what does it count as?
It counts for 2.
So you're actually getting
Oh.
14 luck from John.
Okay.
How much?
Well, I have to spend a minimum of 10 to do this. So let me
10
go ahead and get
spell
that
burn
done.
or 10 luck?
On 10 spell burn.
Okay.
So let's take that off first.
Yikes.
That's okay. So that's the 10 there. And we'll roll a d20 and we'll see what happens. 8. Not as much as I hoped. So 18 plus 21. I should be good.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll spend all my fleeting luck and all.
Okay. Yeah. We'll figure this out over the next week to see what kind of badass familiar you end up with.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I should be at 39, I think. So yeah.
I think so.
Get Clippy from Microsoft Office.
Yeah.
I hope I get Clippy, the arcane Clippy.
I think so.
I see you're trying to cast Magic Missile.
Can I help you? Yes.
I see you're trying to cast a spell.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we'll wrap it up here. You've got your familiar, you've got Skiv, you're ready to continue on. Yeah, we'll pick up here next Friday. We're on this, so we're gonna play this for the next month or two, or until Joe's ready to do something. I don't know. Does anyone have anything they want to plug for this coming week? John, you got anything?
Nothing off the top of my head for this coming week. 2 weeks. I've got Savage Rifts coming up on Thursday.
Cool.
Over on Twitch.tv Slices and
and
Dice.
Dices. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a busy weekend. Let me double check my calendar. I always fuck this up. Okay. So tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central over on twitch.tv/Grim and Perilous Plays. I am rolling some Fallout 2D20. Dan and I will be there along with Jeff and Melissa from the Lollygaggers and Adam, Grim and Perilous Studios. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central, twitch.tv/GoodmanGamesOfficial, we have our, bi-weekly show, Danger Strangers, where Bert is running us through Weird Frontiers, Weird West with DCC. He did a lot of writing and all of the editing for Weird Frontiers. So we're being ran through it at the hands of the master. Monday, we'll be over on the Lollygaggers. Some of us will. Well, I will, because it's going to be Deadlands, I think, because we just did Holler. So yeah. Tuesday, maybe over on Grim and Perilous Plays for some Tiny Tina. I don't know. Wednesday, we'll be back here on Defenders for some Thunder Rift using Fantasy Age. And then, next Friday, we'll be back here. Same time, same place, same thing. I don't fucking know. I ain't got anything else. So, I don't know. Until we see you next time, build a force wall and make the wolves pay for it.
Yes.
That's right.
That's true. That's true.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. We'll do a raid, so stick around. Raid someone. Doses.